And you dislike people who are dumb. I do too, Inez, but unfortunately you live with a bunch of them. Good morning, everyone. Dave from the Wee Hours here, back with some more After the Collapse. Let's review, shall we? Everyone is dead. Everyone. All of our original colonists and all the people who joined them are now dead. Had a bit of a raid last time, and it was going okay until the point where everybody died. In fact, the streets are littered with corpses right now, just strewn with corpses. And our last colonist, I can't click on you anymore because you're dead, managed to crawl his way to the hospital bed before dying. But just before he died, these three people showed up. So welcome to the new colony, guys. This colony belongs to you. You are not joining our colony. You are effectively starting a new colony because you took over after everyone died. In positive news, there's going to be a lot of food available to you. You are going to have so much potatoes available to you right now. Now, I have to figure out what to do. After the collapse ain't playing. That was not an easy raid. We suffered 100% losses, let's be honest here, but it was not planned well, it was not executed well, all sorts of bad things happened, so I need to sort of put the brakes on everything that we were doing and plan more defensively. We've got to set up some defenses. I think we need to peel back the settlement. I was rapidly expanding and claiming all of these buildings because, stuff and claiming buildings and making the settlement bigger. It was just a grand search for cloth because we had run out of cloth, but then I realized we could just make cloth. So, frankly, all of you people died in vain. Very, very sorry about that. But, we could have made cloth at any time. We'll look into doing that in a sec. And before I get into too much crafting, I should have another look at our, brand new colony here. So, Maureen, talk to me. First of all, Maureen, what's wrong with your eyes? Strangely, Maureen has nothing wrong with her eyes. She is an idiot. She did come in with dumb, but she has a good immune system. What's in your inventory? Nothing. Okay, you have no weapons. That's a bit unfortunate, because I would like you to have weapons if we get raided again. How about you? Did you walk in the door with any weapons? No, not a one. Okay, you guys are all terrible. We're going to have to make some stuff here. In fact, if I go to the crafting bench, what could we make in terms of weapons? All right, we could make a bow, some arrows, and I guess it'll make 5 arrows, and a spear. And apparently also some statues, which I'm sure will cheer people up, but the piles of dead bodies might make them sad again. I'm going to make 1 spear, and I'm going to make, how about 2 bows? How about we make 2 bows and a bunch of arrows? How about we made, 20 arrows, and that will really be 100 arrows. Do all of that. Let me know when you're done. You can't possibly have much else to do around here. Apart from moving all the dead bodies, I did earmark somewhere, I think way over here, I earmarked, there it is, a corpse disposal area. Yeah, so we will pile all the corpses up there. I was going to work on getting some cloth, because the whole point of everyone dying in vain is so we could finish off the hospital area, but that's kind of irrelevant now. We've got 2 hospital beds. We only have 3 colonists. I can afford for 2 of them to get sick. I should also figure out if anyone's good at doctoring in this new group. Well, we've got 2 out of the 3 new colonists who are dumb, so they're not going to be very good at doctoring, but everyone will basically do it. There's no one who's not going to do doctoring. What are our priorities like right now? Medical is number 1. Okay, medical is number 1, and then cooking, and then construction, and then farming. Yeah, those are actually 4 good things to be right up at the top. We can back burner the other things. What are we researching right now, actually? After the After the demise of everyone, I'm not even sure. Electricity, right. Yeah, no, I really, really want that. I desperately want that. I should at least start making some cloth, I guess, in case it comes up again. Now, I say that it might be a while before we get to any of that, because with only 3 people, they're not going to get a lot done. They're going to focus on the high priorities, which is good. That's exactly what they should be focusing on. But they haven't even started crafting any of those weapons yet, because crafting is a little low on the priorities list. I need more people. I need another group to turn up, and I don't even care if they're all completely blind, which often they are in this game. I just need somebody to show up here. But I also want to start planning out some defenses. We should have a good amount of stuff. We've got plenty of wood. We have an amount of stone. I think I'd like trying to craft... How much metal do I have? I have some. We researched like barbed wire fences or something, didn't we? Yeah, we've got barbed wire, which apparently acts not unlike a sandbag, so it sounds like something we can sort of stand behind and shoot at other people with. It's sturdier than a sandbag, but offers less cover. Well, that's kind of self-explanatory. No, please stop showing me the tooltips. Thank you very much. Can we get this to live like here and here, and then here and here? This is my thought. And then what I'd like to see is sort of a stone wall, a brick wall or a rock wall. Now, the rock wall is a little bit more durable. We looked at that the last time. And because this is a defensive wall, I'm going to go for durability. Now, stop showing me that. I'm not doing zone placement, actually. We're going to do typical colonist interrupting my wall building with a cough epidemic. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that. Build it to there, and then call me when you're done. No, you didn't build it. All right, you know what? You go away. I've got it. Somebody's got a cough. Thank you very much. Let's go back to rock wall, and then here to here. Build that. I want to see how much I've got left over after we've done that. Wow, the corpses are just going to be here forever, aren't they? The corpses are just going to stay here forever. Again, though, guys, lots of potatoes for everyone. You can go to the hospital if you've got a cough. That's okay. Somebody will doctor you eventually. You might have to move the dead guy out of the bed, but we do have that. Yeah, and I've already got them set up to build fabric. I must have done that the last time when I figured out, everyone had died in vain because we could have made our own fabric at any moment. But yeah, they'll get to that eventually. Not quickly. They are jumping all over the stone wall, which is good, and the barbed wire fence. I don't know if I need this gap here. I mean, my thought is that we're going to stand behind the barbed wire, we're going to shoot at people, and then they'll kind of come in through this choke point and we can shoot and stab at them some more. And then eventually this whole wall will be done, and that will be our only choke point. That's my thought, but I'm basing that on other similar colony builders. I don't know quite how it's going to work here. I know in other similar colony builders, they are going to be prone to go through an open spot, because that's their easiest point of access. It may not work that way. They might be much smarter raiders in After the Collapse than they are in other similar colony builders. We'll find out, I guess. And if we're making a lot of stuff out of stone, I should probably earmark some more things to get stone from, so go ahead and get all of that. I know you won't be able to disassemble that, at least I don't think you can. Did we research mining? I don't remember. Can you mine into that? I want to find out. Can you, if I told you to do that, will you go and do that? I don't see why you wouldn't. You seem to be able to do that. Go do that. No, you know what? Hold on. Where's my priorities here? I would like you to actually bump up disassembling to the top, just because I want to see what you're going to do. You guys can take a break on the wall. You're actually burying a corpse in the wall. How very Edgar Allan Poe of you. But I want to see what you're going to do with this stuff down here. Because if we can dig into this mountain, I'll just go live there. I'll eventually get all of this mined out, and we'll just live in the mountain with only one door. Because there's a very, very effective choke point right there. Well, concerningly, despite me bumping up disassembling stuff to the highest priority, they seem rather uninterested in doing that. They're doing lots of other important things like farming and butchering and cooking and all that kind of stuff. They just seem disinclined to actually go do the things that I've asked them to do. I wonder if they can't. I wonder if I just cancel that. How about if I cancel these two and this one? Yeah, and that one. Thank you. Don't bother with those. We do need these rocks, though. If you guys want to get on that, you chewed up a lot of materials building my wall here. I'd appreciate it if we got some of those back, and having said that out loud, why don't we also make sure we get, say, this rock right here? Yeah, this one they're all over. This one they're jumping all over. So what is this rock that we can't do that? It's a boulder, right? I got that. Do we need a specific skill for that? Like mining of some sort? Because this one they seem to have no problem with. I'm going to keep an eye on you. Which one are you? No, you're not a plant. You're Olin. Okay. You're pretty hungry. That's fine. I'm going to keep an eye on you now that you finished doing that. Oh, people. Two of them are doctors. And one of them is a weaponsmith. Yes. I don't care. You can all come in. All of you can come in. I just need the warm bodies right now. That's all I need is warm bodies to do this. And with some extra people on hand, I may as well keep the stone wall going along here. I kind of want it to encompass this building over here that we claimed. So come down to, say, here, and then come down to here. When you get a chance to work on that, go ahead and do it. I think I'm just going to go with one point of access. Just one entry point in and out of the compound. I'll seal this area off later. That's a window, that's a door. I can change that. That can be changed. We could make some doors over here. And then bring the wall down here. Keep some farmable area. I don't want to lose all my farmable area here. And then just go right to the mountain. They're still not making a move on these rocks. I'm not sure why that is, but we still need more rocks. They have no problem with these kinds, so let's go ahead and get those. In fact, while we're not currently being raided and slaughtered, I'm just going to put them on a big scavenging expedition. Just go ahead and get anything out of there that you can right now. And then the next thing, when he's or she is done with the research that we're working on right now, which, P.S. guys, how is that coming these days? How's the old electricity research? You're like 2/3 done. Okay, that's good. When you're done with that, I want to see if there's something we can be getting that would enable us to get into these mountains. Now, let's take a look at the new crew here. So, Inez, what did you roll in with? Oh, naturally, you have something wrong with your eyes. Why would you not? It's after the collapse. Why would you not have something wrong with your eyes? And you dislike people who are dumb. I do too, Inez, but unfortunately, you live with a bunch of them. Because that's another very common trait in this game. So, there are some dumb people. You're going to have to learn to cope. Lorraine, what's your problem with your eyes? Wow, Lorraine, you have no problems. Lorraine, you're my favorite person in the history of the planet Earth. You actually have no problems. And you're strong. You have one positive trait and no negative traits. You're amazing. You will probably survive this entire colony. And Melissa, what's the problem with your eyes? Oh, you're dumb. Well, you rolled in with Inez. Inez must hate you. Your other traits are not bad, though. Dutiful and fast, that's pretty good. That's not bad. Okay, kind of a mixed bag there, but broadly good. Okay, they're working on the wall. That's great. I'd like to see some crafting coming along, guys. I know that's a little low priority for you, but I would like to see that popping up at some point. How far down the list is that? How about we bump that up a little bit? Yeah, maybe do some crafting before you do science. I know that sounds counterproductive, but crafting is a limited time thing. You're going to craft the thing, and then you'll be done with it. And then you can go back to science-y stuff. I'm going to have them put up another barbed wire fence. Like here. So this. Because I'm hell-bent to make this our only point of entry. This is it. You've got to come through here, or you're going to have to break through a wall. So we'll be able to stand behind this. It doesn't offer as much cover as sandbags, I get that. But that's 2 layers of cover that we've got that we can be standing behind and shooting people. Because this will not interrupt bullets, not even a tiny little bit. They're going to have to filter through here, and then filter over here. In fact, you know what? I'm going to put some more of that down. Hang on, I'm going to put some more of that down. So let's put that there and there. So they're going to have a pretty long walk in the middle of a firefight, one by one, single file, to get anywhere near us. I might even put another layer up over here. You know what? I'm going to do that. Oh, except there's a door here. They could just, go in the door or something like that. Yeah, people are getting sick. That happens all the time. Try to cope. Yeah, there's a door here. I might renegotiate the door. Take this door out, put a wall in, put the door over here, and then put another layer of barbed wire. I already like the way I'm thinking on this. I'm going to bump hauling up a little bit as well. Well, for one thing, hauling is a limited time thing. You're going to haul the thing and then you'll be done with it. Also, I just really like to get the corpses out of here. There's an astronomical amount of corpses that are still kicking around. One indeed did get buried in the wall. I don't know if we're ever going to get him out of there. But I'd like to get the corpses out of the hospital beds, if at all possible, guys. So if you could kind of focus on hauling, I should go through and make sure all of the new settlers are geared up to do that, or ready to do that. Yeah, they all rolled in here ready to do anything they are capable of doing, which is not everything. The really stupid people don't get to do science. Are you moving that corpse? Are you? Yeah, you are. Okay, super. Good. We're getting the corpses out of here. Okay, good. It's about 5 game days after the raid, and we're finally moving the corpses. Great job, folks. And I assume we're moving them all down to a pile of corpses. Water and thirst. Yes, I am aware of what water and thirst mean. Thank you very much. I should probably build a wall around that. Make that one of my halls of the dead that I like in colony builder games. Just make sort of an Indiana Jones style hall of skeletons and corpses. We'll probably do that, but I do want to get back to focusing on my barbed wire gauntlet here, because I really like the way this is sort of coming together here. What we could be doing, I didn't necessarily want to do this, because I kind of tossed around the idea of maybe keeping some of the furniture that we accumulate when we get these rooms. But there's a lot of good materials right here. There's no reason we can't be... no, don't repair things. I'm sorry, I didn't want you to do that. I actually want you to disassemble everything that lives in this room, even the lamps. We'll put them up again later if we need them, and we do, because it's very, very dark in this game. So get everything cleared out of all of this. And these trash cans, please. Yeah, that's some good metal right there. Let's just keep the wall idea rolling along here. I'm going to have them build a wall here to here. Because if I want to break into this building later, I can do it from here. I think this is a solid plan. Now, they're probably not going to have the materials to do this right away, but I'm going to take the wall here to the mountain. So the mountain will be a wall, and then this wall here to the mountain. And when it gets to be daylight, I'll check, but I think that may encapsulate the entire compound. I think that will wall off the entire compound except for this point of entry. And I think I will shift around the doors here. So get that door out of there, and then we'll put a new door right here. And then I can keep my whole barbed wire gauntlet going. So get me back to defense and barbed wire. Let's get that to live like this. And that way you've got even longer to walk before you get to us. So we could be standing now behind this third row of barbed wire, shooting these guys. And then they're going to have to walk this gauntlet of us shooting them before they get anywhere near us. This is all theoretical. I have no idea if any of this is going to work, but that's my idea. And a brick wall back there. No, just one will do fine. Thank you very much. And then a door... where's doors again? Is that in furniture? I don't immediately remember where doors... Yeah, there we go. Simple wooden door. Actually, why don't you have a metal door? Let's just have a metal door. because if somebody is going to try and break in, it might take them longer if it's a metal door. So go ahead and get all that done. How's the Great Wall coming? Yeah, we finished all of that. We finished all of that. We finished all of that. Good enough, guys. Now, anything else I ask you to do outside of the compound is going to take you darn near forever to do it. But I feel that's not the worst thing in the world. I could maybe put one door down here. Really, I just need to wait for the next raid and see how the raiders move. I need to see how they're going to function here. Are they indeed going to go, aha, there's an open spot in their defenses. Let's all file through there like a bunch of morons. Or are they going to go, no, let's just bust open this wall down here while they're sleeping and sneak in? I don't know. Speaking of raiding, how are the weapons coming? Oh, recruitment. Okay, Evan and Arceli, I don't care. Yeah, whomever you are, you're fine. It's just warm bodies. How are the weapons coming, guys? You are crafting a wooden spear. Okay, it's moving a little slow. I'm going to actually make this high priority, please. Let's have ourselves be armed. We lost... Actually, hang on, pause it. Pause it after the collapse. I say we lost a lot of stuff. All of our original colonists came in with some fairly decent weapons. Surely they've got to be here somewhere. Oh yeah, they're in here. They're in here. We've got 6 pipe pistols. We've got 2 Glocks. Some animal hides. That's delightful. We've got some poison. I think we pulled that off one of the insects that we've killed. What other weapons might we have? Oh, a hard hat. Oh, that's just fun. Oh, somebody's definitely getting that. And a knife. That's good. Combat knife. Leather armor. Yeah, we have some things here. We can even use the pickaxe as a weapon. And it'll give a bonus to our mining skill. I want to figure out mining. I want to get into that mountain. Because that's incredibly defensible. Okay, let me start arming some people here. So you can have a pistol. And you can have a Glock. And you know what, pistols. Pistols for everyone. I'd rather we were not actually engaging... Oh, you showed up with a Glock. Good job. Evan, you've got an axe. I'm going to let you keep that, Evan. But you can have a Glock, and you can have a pipe pistol, because it seems that it's easy to make ammo for the pipe pistol, and ammo is not infinite. Finish to run the orders you've given. Oh, yeah, they're all going to arm themselves. Oh, hang on. Go back to that, because there is some armor available. Yeah, wow, you guys just raced to do that. Lorraine, I notice you don't have anything in your hand, so I'm just going to make sure that I gave you something. Why don't you have a pickaxe? I think that's fun. You can have the 1 leather armor that we have. And somebody needs to get the hard hat. Oh, Lorraine with the pickaxe should totally have the hard hat. And I guess I've got another one, so you with the regular axe, you can also have a hard hat. Okay, off you go, kids. My next thought defensively is double walling stuff. If they do want to try and break through the wall, let's give them twice as much work to do. That gives us just more time to assemble the team and start shooting. That's a thought. I'm going to need a lot more stone and materials for that. Although, I've got a ton of wood. I could just put up, a basic wooden wall in front, and then a stone wall behind it. Anything to slow them down. That's really what I'm looking for here. Anything to just slow them down and give us more time to shoot at them. How's the electricity research coming? Okay, you are getting there eventually. A little slow. How's the food stocks going these days? Is there any new food we could be cooking? You can cook decent meals now. Okay, and that requires 1 canned food and 1 charcoal. Are you sure that's not basic meal? No, that's just 1 canned food. Okay. No, not right now. We could make animal food. We don't have any animals to feed, but we could make animal food. Actually, this area down here, that'd be a super area to house animals. So I don't know if this is farmable. I want to see if this is farmable. Hang on, give me zones, please. And give me fields, yes. Yeah, I know about zone building, thank you. Give me fields. Can I do a small field there? Apparently I can. Okay, what have we got? Just the potatoes. Mostly. Okay, sure. Plant some potatoes. I'll probably delete that later, but we may as well have some extra food kicking along. As usual, a lot of our inventory is very, very full right now. A lot of it just seems to be dirty water. Like, we are collecting a whole bunch of dirty water around here. I mean, you've got a little bit of everything. That's fine. You've got 25 clean water. That's good. What are we putting in the underground bunker here? A little bit of everything. Right, I earmarked this for basic materials. Wood, ceramic, stone, metal. That's probably good. I'm going to put down another underground storage, and this one's just going to be more water. We seem to accumulate quite a bit of water, which is good. Speaking of water, acid rain. Large debuff went outside, and your plants might slowly die out. Okay. How do I make you all live inside temporarily? I don't see anything down here which shows me how to restrict their movements to a specific zone. It seems they are free to wander as they will. I think the best I could do would be to put them all in military mode and just have them stand in one place inside. But as a point of experimentation, I'm just going to figure out how long acid rain lasts. I mean, if it's just a debuff, if they're not actually going to get damaged out here, that's pretty good. Oh, hang on. This is done. I need to change this immediately. Disable everything, and then I'll tell you what's going in here. Actually, you can just put all drinks. Dirty water and clean water can live in there. We seem to be accumulating a lot of it. And P.S. guys, make sure you boil this water really, really good because it's a little teensy bit acidic. And that is probably an excellent place to call it on after the collapse for today. We're mostly back up on our feet. The original colony is gone. Everyone is dead. But we've got a new colony. And they're mostly not 100% blind, although many of them are very, very stupid. And I think we're set up a little better defensively. I hope we are. I have no idea. I don't know how the raiders are going to react and move to this. Did I wall this off? Yeah, that's all fine. They may just completely blow off my little barbed wire gauntlet and go through a hole in the wall that they're going to make. But we'll see. We'll see how my defensive strategy is going to work out for the next raid. In the meantime, we'll just kind of let things tick along. We've researched electricity. That is very, very good. Before I close this out, I'm going to set up some more research so I don't forget to do that next time. Never mind, I'll end the video in just a second. What could we be looking for here? Rule of law. That's new. That's an update. That just happened, like today, as I'm recording this. Unlocks the ability to pass laws for the settlement. How about mining? You know what? I want rule of law, rationing laws, leisure laws, sleep schedule. Okay, that's interesting, because now I could start prioritizing people's tasks a little bit better. I don't know what emergency laws are going to be. We're researching it anyway. Okay, when we come back to after the collapse, there may be a little law and order in this place, but we'll pick up some more of it again next time. Hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up. And when people do that, and if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. Bugs are inherently stupid, and they get in places and they can't get out. You know what places they get in? Things that are wide open that don't have screens over them. It's a piece of mesh. We figured this out like 100 years ago. What is wrong with the British, the Irish? I'm just going to keep shooting Hildegarde until she goes away, which is my response to most nuns, really. So now, the pit of death is carbon dioxide, polluted oxygen, polluted water, and urine. I've just made it just a little bit worse for everyone down here.